Hi, I'm Theresa Foks, and I'm glad you are back on my lecture about the meaning of children's drawings. Today I like to tell you about the circle. And most people, parents and teachers, know that it is so important that a child can draw a circle, and spontaneously they gave a meaning on it, that the child has a personality. And it's really so that a child who finds a circle by itself found itself. So it really is becoming aware of a personality, of an inner world, and that is somebody else is in the outer world. So this is me, and that is perfect, and that is something in myself. And you can see it in the drawings, of course, because that's how I can show you, and a lot of parents keep the drawings and they can see when a child is drawing the circle. They are looking for the circle. If you look at this drawing, you see, as I told you about the spiral drawings, after the rocking there is a spiral matter of getting a begin and the end, and it stops. It's looking for an egg form, and it's still not really close. You see, it's trying to find the end, like the snake, but it's not yet there. And suddenly there it looks like there is coming a circle. You see, it's almost close, but not really. And it's really important to see if the child has not only the emotional feeling of a self, but of course it's also depends on the motoric skills. If a child can hold the pencil in the right way, and a child can think about, when I put a line here and I draw it that way, then it will close together. So there are different levels of mental and physical and psychological levels that are necessary that a child can close a circle in a drawing. You see here too that the child is looking for a circle and found it. You see here a little bit like, okay, if I put a little bit more paint on it, then it's closed. And you see, and there's the face. Isn't it wonderful? The eyes and the mouth is there. It's really becoming a person. And here too, you see, it's practicing the circles, like, whoa, it's there. And then the eyes come in picture. And here too, you see the struggle, the looking for, it's going like little balloons who would explore the outside world. Maybe sometimes I call it like sperm, who is going to the center, the egg, to make a new human being. Is going to the circle, and there is the face. And it's not that children know about it, it's coming from very deep unconscious knowing. It's in the gene. The child has to develop itself, like a child has to grow and has to walk. And it's not that we have to teach a child to walk. The body knows that he has to practice his legs and his muscles, and one day the child will stand up by itself and on its 2 feet and walk by itself. And that's not only a bodily experience, but also physical. So the body is going in a certain way, and the psyche is developed and in the same way. So that goes together. I will tell you more about it, that you can see it in the drawing and playing, that what the children experience with their body, that they have the same experience in their feeling and in their psyche. So let's go on and look how children develop themselves when they found the circle. Well, about the circle for children, of which you cannot see that a child is drawing a circle, you can see that a child can express a feeling, a wholeness when he's ready to sit in a ring with other children. So it's about the age of 3 years old actually, and most children of 4 likes to sit with all the children together, hold each other hands, and it really gives a feeling of wholeness and of an inside world. Things happen in the circle, in the ring, and things happen out of it. And there are a lot of things, songs and playing around that topic. Like you have the song in English of Ring Around the Rosie, and the children hold each other hands and then they fall down, and then they connect again. So it's a playing of being together, and the older the children are, so about 3 and 4 years old, they really love to play it, and we have all kind of songs about it. That the child sit in the middle of the ring and the other children walk around, or a child is walking outside the ring and by itself, the child is left alone when it's outside the ring and have to find a new partner. The songs are there, and they play it in schools and in daycare, and children love to play it 500 years ago, and they still love to play it nowadays. Also, if you think a child is not developed his ego, his feeling of being somewhere, who, like by example, children who are a little bit autistic or a little bit late in development, then you can activate them playing games in a circle or in a ring, and then you start maybe playing in the spiral forms, like first in a row, and then you go inside in the dance, and then you play outside, and then you will see that I'm the first one, and that is the last one, and maybe we connect. So that's if you go one stage back, and if you want to give a child a feeling to be in the center, you can play with a ball. You put the child in the middle and you give him a ball, and he has to throw the ball to people all around him who are standing in a circle, or the people or the children who are standing in a circle throw a ball to one person who is standing in the middle. So it is a very good playful way of let the body feel that there is a center, there is a wholeness. So this is the game. The person in the middle throws the ball to every other one. This one, this one, this one. Turn around, this guy, this person. Okay, so then you feel you are in the center. You throw to the outside and comes back. You look to every person and throws back. You look to that boy and he goes back. So you turn around, look at that girl, throw the ball back, throw the ball, throw it back, throw the ball, throw it back. Or you let the child walking around a circle. Around, and come back. Go round and go round. So you're outside of the circle. So this game that you play, you are or in a circle in the middle, or you go outside. So you feel different, because this is you and the other. When you feel you and the other, then there is a feeling of being a person by yourself. You are connected with others, but you are on your own. You have an own personality. Okay? It's a nice play to do. It works if you feel it in the body, then your psyche and your emotional feelings also is growing to that centering. And because the centering and the being awareness to be a unique personality is so important for the rest of your life. You know, like a lot of people, grown-up people are still always looking for who am I, and the fundament is there in the first years of a child's life, and because it's easier for children to play it out with the body. And I give you, last time I did a jump on the rope, it's also like I was in the middle of something, and it really gives me a feeling of I'm surrounded by something and I'm in the center. And they're more playful. I will show you another play thing that you can do to give the feeling of you are in the center of, I know maybe you know this, you can make it yourself, or an electricity cable. So it's very popular when I was young, and it's coming back in every culture again and again. And I wanted to show you that I can do it, but believe me, I cannot. So of course, it's going like this. It's go round and you move your hips. But children, when I was young, I could do it, and children can do it, and they really feel in the center. And you can make all kinds of movements, like, okay, you go jump in, you can let the child, you put it on the floor, and you ask the child to stand in it and feel and experience that you are in the center of something. So for a therapist, for teachers, for parents, it's easy to find the toys to help your child if you think he is struggling to becoming the own personality. So that will help. Yes, of course, I want to show you how children can play in the sand, and they'll find the circle, and I'm sure you recognize it, that one day a child really wants to make an island or a mountain, and there's water around it, and it also shows that your child is ready, is there with his own personality. It's a very good sign, because you can recognize it if children are still going around and there's no trying to find a center. That's there might be something wrong, and you don't know why, you don't know what, but you can, as I told you before, give them special toys, give them special materials, and look at your child. What is he doing, and what does it mean? And if you understand the child better, then the child feels that he can develop itself. So next time we go on with the drawings of, I think, more about scribbles. And come back and subscribe my channel, then you will see. Bye!